on this episode of The Mercy Ships.
All general crew, day crew, and visitors report to your assembly stations on the dock. FOB. There's a fire on deck 7, aft cargo deck. All emergency teams, please muster. All emergency teams to your muster stations.
All ships are required by law to have emergency exercises. Yeah, there it goes.
This is a drill. All emergency teams assemble on deck 9.
We think about our drill scenarios very carefully. So now all the teams get a page. So we let this keep ringing. We sit down and create as realistic a scenario as possible to work with a hospital that's running at the same time. They have an expectation that they're going to deal with it in a certain way, and then we'll throw something at them that they're not expecting.
Okay, change the plan. We have a man injured in aft deck 6.
Fire team 6, altering, ready to effect entry into the fire area.
Are you in control of the fire?
We have fire team 4 are proceeding to the location of the fire to extract the casualty.
We could cut their communications.
Slow down what you are saying, speak slowly.
We could run out of air on their bottles. Are they on air?
Correct, they're all on air.
We're running out
Yeah,
of air.
understood. What is the situation with the fire? Is it under control? Or
We are quite inventive in what we can scheme and come up with, and they enjoy that. It adds a little bit of entertainment to the drill, so I always try and put something new in there if possible. Every week we will have usually a fire and followed by an abandoned ship routine. When we're in port, the crew just evacuate onto the dock.
This is a drill. All general crew, day crew, and visitors report to your assembly stations on the dock.
Lifeboats are a last resort. We would try and fight a fire on the ship.
For those of us who are serving at a longer capacity, most of us end up doing basic safety training, which helps train us to respond to critical emergencies, such as if a fire alarm goes off and what to do.
My name is Morgan Georgioff. I'm from Cannon Beach, Oregon, and I am one of the galley team leads here on the ship.
My role as a name caller muster taker is to be able to take account for all the crew members who are coming down on the dock. We want to make sure we know where everybody is, so that if for some reason there is somebody who's left on board, we're able to call the fire teams and be able to search for them as quickly as possible.
fire control is all synchronized.
Yeah, can you give me an update on where all your teams are now?
All teams are being withdrawn. They're all out on deck 2. I understand that's end of exercise.
That's correct. All emergency teams, the drill is ended for all emergency teams. Secure from drill, the drill is complete. This is the thing about a ship, is that especially if you're at sea, you can't call the fire brigade. You have to be able to deal with emergency situations on board. A lot of it comes down to communication. It needs constant drilling, reminders, familiarity, muscle memory, if you want to put it down to something like that, which is why we do it every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 48-hour film contest. This means that we make a film in 48 hours. Just some house rules for tonight. We'll be taking all your phones.
That's not possible.
Wait fast. Why? Phones have a tendency of pulling us away from an artistic space, and I need your minds really deep into what we are doing.
I'm put it in my pocket, I'm not gonna look at it.
It's just for a few hours. Guys, let's cooperate.
Here's what will happen. At 7:30 p.m., we will receive a detailed email from the 48-hour film festival team. Until then, we have a few team building activities planned.
A toilet brush.
Yes, a toilet brush. We got plenty of those.
We got plenty of them. I'll read for you guys what a tearjerker is. It's a film that is specifically designed to evoke strong emotional responses from viewers, often leading to tears or intense feelings of sadness or empathy.
We're gonna have writers stay here. Everyone else, please spread out.
But I mean, like, there can be tears of joy and tears of sadness.
No, a tearjerker is always
like
sad. It's
sad.
like deep sad. And he gets hit by a bike. I don't know.
He's swimming and then he gets hit by the mercy ship.
But the actual ship?
You have 4 to 7 minutes.
Inside
I know
there.
that this isn't my job, but I don't know why, but I think something with minimal dialogue would be better.
An architect volunteers at a hospital and encourages patients, telling them they can be anything that they want, but in reality is actually a janitor.
That would be a bit... It would be far from reality, because then what's the...
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
We don't know where the toilet brush is coming in
Yeah.
What if we actually do a film on the real breakdowns that people have on the ship? Like, you know, people end up in our wards all the time.
Yeah.
The next thing they hear is a real loud scream from Chris Murray. So he walks in there and he finds his wife in the bath in her own pool of blood. So which means she was murdered, left there, and it was a setup for him to find her there.
So there's an architect, that's you. You're sitting there and you have no idea about the next building, but the deadline is coming. 5 o'clock is, oh, what should I do? And then you look about and there's a toilet brush. Wow, I'm gonna build a building that looks like a toilet brush, a tower, and then there's gonna thing on top.
Yeah, that's dark comedy, bro. That's dark comedy. Oh, man, these ideas are crazy, bro. Okay, guys, I got it. This is what we are going to do.
Coming up on the Mercy Ships.
So right now we're just headed over to Vavitsara, a previous patient of ours. We're headed there to take some photos of this wedding and give them in a frame that Connor and Sebastian helped build for her.
To be her photographer, but also her friend as well, is very, very, very special to me.
You know a secret that we know. Tell me what the secret is, Lucas.
Well, the secret is that Beth's sister, Kate, her twin sister, is coming to the ship. They're both like so excited about things, so she's gonna be exploding. That's gonna be great, yeah.
It's today! Eee! I'm so excited. Okay, made it to DFW. Here we are, I'm at my gate. I literally can't believe I'm here doing this. It's gonna be so amazing. I can't wait to see Beth. Beth has done several really big surprises for me. When my first baby was born, secretly she flew home. She actually got there the day I came home from the hospital. So Beth and Neil have gotten a couple big surprises over on me. Lucas and I, now it's our turn. And we get to plan this super special surprise for Beth. Made it to Charles de Gaulle, Paris. 1 8-hour flight down, a couple more to go. Beth has been here for 8 years and I have never gotten to come visit. I talk to her every day. I've heard so much about so many people here, seen so many places on FaceTime. I'm just excited to see her whole life here and yeah, be a part of their lives.
Any ideas on how you think we should surprise her?
So things we do regularly, so she's not suspicious. In the dining room, that would be a good spot. That's gonna be great, yeah.
Hey, can I sit here?
I work with another carpenter, George from America. He's a really fun guy to work with. I'd say our main difference of personality is I like to verbalize my thoughts a lot more than he does. I'm very nosy about what he's doing. If he's there working on something, I'm always like, oh, what's that you've got there, or what you're doing?
I've never seen one of them before. Like, that's kind of new.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've done one of these before. Kate from rehab came down with it.
I won't be able to send him back to Hope Centre without anything on that leg. I'm gonna need to either have the splint on or I'll have to put him in a cast, which I don't want to do.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
It's not one I've ever had to do before, so I really appreciate your help.
And then she asked for me to rivet this Velcro situation on and add kind of some grip on the bottom.
Okay.
One of the ortho patients, one of the little boys, they need to do some more work on him when the ship comes back, but they don't want to leave him in a hard cast. So he has something to like protect his leg while he's still healing, but he can take it off and bathe and that sort of thing.
That's
and
clever,
yeah. Keep his leg straight until the ship comes back.
Okay, I get you. Cool, cool.
How's it going?
Good, I'm just gonna put the straps on. But
what about the rivets? Do you think that that's going to cause an issue at all with comfort?
no, I think we've done well because these ones will all be hidden behind the front piece, and it's that one up there. I've just stuck some heat on it and sunk it in.
Wow.
So because I heated it and
that's so
the
cool.
plastic softens, and then I could just literally push it down.
Wow.
With the Velcro being nice and firm,
Yeah.
it's going to stabilize it nicely. On the top piece, we've heat gunned all of these to smooth them over, so they're nicely rounded.
So how long will he have this on again?
So I think that the plan will be that we'll review him basically when the ship comes back. So we'll try and review him early on. We're going to keep seeing him here after we put it on to make sure that it's comfy.
So he comes after lunch? Is it okay
he's
if I
coming at
come
one. Yeah,
check
definitely
it out
come on
while he's
down.
here?
He's super cute, so he'll love all the attention.
Awesome.
He's good for cuddles.
I'm looking forward to it. See you later.
Thanks, George. There we go. Will we take your cast off? Yeah? Would you get rid of your cast? Let's do that. Okay. There you go. Now we're going to do noisy saw. What are we going to watch?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're going to watch Bluey or Wiggles. Spider-Man?
Yes.
Side by side, we'll rise above. With every step, we'll feel the love. In every moment, we'll find the light. Together, strong, we'll win the fight. When the time gets tough and tears do fall, I'll be there to catch them through it.
Is this your leg? Hey, where's your smiles gone?
Together we can touch.
What about this? Can you push up? Lovely. So Ibrahim, do you remember that we made this last week? And I put your name on it, see? Ibrahim. So we know it's yours. Oh, shush. Hey, Ibrahim, do you know George?
She asked me to come today so that I could be there for the fitting. That way, if there's any adjustments in the future, I can help with that. I get an idea by seeing the patient wear it, how much of a rise we might need underneath, or what kind of other adjustments might be needed.
We'll get him up and take him for a walk. And because we've shaped it to his leg, you should be able to go really nicely firm on that.
Okay, bud. Does it feel okay?
Yeah? You want to walk up? Is it okay? It's not rubbing here? No rub? No? No crutch?
Kate was just saying his one leg, because it's a little shorter, we might need to add a little bit of a lift under the shoe that I made.
Even a half centimeter, like 55 mil sort of thing, maybe.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We'll give it a few days and we'll decide on what that lift is going to need to be.
Yeah, so right now we're just headed over to Vavitsara, a previous patient of ours. We're headed there to take some photos of this wedding, document it so we can finish off her story, but also so that we can capture some of those photos and print them off and give them in a frame that Connor and Sebastian helped build for her as a gift. I have been covering her story for the past month, so we've been with her the whole ride, so we were very honored to be invited, and we're also extremely excited about it. She knows I'm gonna photograph it. I'm really hyped because I've never been to a Malagasy wedding before, and I hear they're super fun, lots of colors, really great food, music, and all that. These roads are a little bumpy, but the scenery is really beautiful, as you can see. Lots of zebu around, lots of farms. Yeah, good time.
It'll take about 9 hours of driving to get to the village. And when we got there, people from the village met us and sang as we hiked 2 miles to the village. One of the things about being a photographer for Mercy Ships is you get the privilege of following these patients throughout their entire journey when they go home as well. So to be her photographer, but also her friend as well, somebody who's followed her along the whole entire process is like very, very, very special to me. I really care about her. She's like a friend of mine. And I was able to have the privilege of sharing the excitement when she had first got the goiter on her neck removed, and when she first saw herself for the very, very first time, and to see like the joy that she had. And so I would also love to be able to share in her joy of being married as well.
Oh, very cool. Thank you for welcoming me.
Coming up on the Mercy Ships.
I thought that there was no way for me, but he gave me hope again. Only God, oh.
The engineers came to us having some issues with garbage coming in their water intakes. So we came up with this design. Hopefully they do well, and I hope that the captain is happy with the results.
These sea chests, once we've installed them after a week or so, then we're finding that they are quite fragile. So at the moment they are working, they're doing the job, but they're not doing the job perfectly. So we will need to reevaluate the design, maybe use different materials, more sturdy materials, and reassess when we get under there next time.
this one looks as if it survived okay.
Yeah, not bad.
We'll have to take note of this.
This one does have the extra cross bracing, so maybe that's something that we continue to practice with.
Yeah.
Play around with it.
We get there in the end on it's trial and error, a lot of things. Yeah. Okay, I guess you got some more work to do, George.
Yep, we'll take care of it.
Perfect the technique. Okay.
It's only been a short while that we've been using them, but it's been a success so far. The engineers seem to be very pleased with them. We'll continue to monitor things moving forward.
The dive team and along with the carpenters, they came up with the new design and it's working really well now. So hats off to those guys.
So Raximo and Weiss took the song back to the studio, and now the captain has invited the children to come to the ship and sing the song for the patients. I can't wait to share it with them. So, I met these kids a few days ago, and we've been singing together and we've been making a song together. So we actually had the privilege to write a song about the things we do on mercy ships. Many of you know the feeling of being discouraged or the feeling maybe of being ashamed. So I would love to get a big applause for all these children from the blind school.
Wake up in the morning, I praise God for what He's done. I always used to hide, but He brought me back into the light. I thought that I was all alone, but finally I see God always went before me. It took the weight off my shoulders. He healed me from my pain and brought my hope back again. Troubles won't take me under, 'cause God turned it around.
Captain, have you seen this developing depression further north?
Is this the one we were worried about earlier?
It is. Well, Freetown here, you can see that it's quite benign, but we have this lot coming down.
Yeah, that looks particularly nasty. So we've just changed from dry to rainy season. The change of seasons here in Africa can be really bad. The winds here can be quite strong, which can be dangerous for the ship.
Hold on! Hold! Come on, you gotta get away from here. You get away from the lights.
We have to do something quickly, or we could lose the gangway.
Coming up on the next episode of the Mercy Ships.
You're in an exotic location. Not every nation has, of course, a theater or a cinema or all those things, but they do have majestic nature and beautiful landscapes. So if you love outdoors, you're on a wonderful place.
Let me appreciate the team that stayed up all night.
Car number 2 here, we got lost.
Looking forward to what we do today.
So I'm hoping we can get out of here in another 40 minutes.
Okay.
It's gonna be tight because they're practicing and Darwin hasn't decided which actress he wants yet.
Waking up at 3 a.m. every day definitely isn't easy, but it's what we have to do. This ship is like a village. If all the parts don't keep moving, then everything will crumble.
If you or someone you know is interested in volunteering on Mercy Ships, visit mercyships.org/go.